Right.
Mm-hmm.
Howdy, everybody. How are y'all doing today? It is Monday morning, 10:41 a.m. Central Time, and we testing out this lighting situation for our live shows, and it's like staring right now into the sun. It is bright.
I may put on my
See,
sunglasses.
like if we cut it off, see how kind of dark we are.
Mm,
Man, that joker's bright. Anyhow, we'll deal with it today. I'm gonna have to figure something else out though, won't we? I may
definitely.
have to cut the bottom of this desk out so we can put our box like way but ain't so bright. I don't know. That joker, I mean,
It,
Miss Courtney,
smack you in the
she looked
face.
like a ghost. Mm,
Mm.
mm. So, yeah, I'm in the process. We just got done with our video for today. We got done filming it, and I had a comment on the title of this video. I had a comment come up on one of our last YouTube videos, and it kind of, it the lady didn't say nothing about us being bad people or anything like that, like I put in this title, but it made me think back to the stigma of resellers get. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that stigma. Like if you know, you're out at a yard sale and you don't know, if you're not a reseller and you're having a yard sale, you know what resellers are when they come to your yard sale pretty much. And you're like, well, I know we used to do this. Well, that person resells. I'm not giving him a deal. And people do that all the time.
Around here, though, they don't
It's
really
just a
care.
stigma stuck to resellers. Like somebody said, what do you do for a living? You sell on eBay, live in my mom's basement. You know what I mean? It's just a
We don't live
stigma.
in mom's basement.
And this comment kind of made me think back to that stigma about resellers and how some people view resellers as being bad people. Whether you're going in the thrift store buying all the good stuff, people make comments about that. Or if you're buying stuff for dirt cheap or near nothing and reselling it to make a profit.
Yes, I hate it.
Yeah, before we dive into this, let's say hey to some folks. We got Mr. Frank Hall Jr. in the house. What's up, man? Good to have you here.
Frank, Colton did not hit me.
Man, we was in here building that wall, and I had that staple gun just sitting up on the ladder, and I walked up here to change out my GoPro battery, and I heard her start screaming. I walked back there, and that staple gun caught her across here, her nose, and then her collarbone.
Louis.
Good morning, Louis. Good to have you here. Deb, good to have you here, Miss Debbie. And yeah, we figured we'd pop on here for about 30 minutes, chat with you guys and gals.
We were really busy yesterday.
Yeah, we got a super busy week coming up this week, like super busy.
Hi, Mike.
Good to have you here, Mike. We got the 411. It officially starts on Thursday, but there's people already setting up for it now. They're calling for rain this evening and tomorrow morning, so I'm not expecting it to really get crazy until probably tomorrow evening or Wednesday. So we will see, right? We're gonna get out there and hit up some sales anyhow. And then
hi, Miss Wendy.
Wendy, good to have you here as well. And then Rev and Nikki T are coming up Thursday.
I think Eric and them.
And then Eric and them's coming down Thursday. They're leaving out Wednesday, but it's a pretty good hike from North Carolina down here.
Yep.
And my brother, he's coming in Wednesday. So we're gonna have some people here. May run into some guys and gals who said they're coming up here, so we may run into them out there. Hopefully, we'll see.
Never know.
And then Saturday we're doing a barbecue competition, and then
Saturday morning.
And then I think after the barbecue competition, we're coming back over here at the shop to watch Alabama roll all over Texas A&M. And so looking forward to that. It's going to be a fun time. Oh, Georgia, man, they had me worried this past weekend. Up until the third quarter, man, they was playing sloppy, and then about got them. But they came back.
Well, I thought Kentucky was going to whoop Auburn because they scored the first two, and then
Kentucky the first half gave Auburn kind of a run, and then where's Cajun? Is he in here? We need to find out, man. Now that Louisiana lost that quarterback, I mean they just ain't doing nothing. Old Mississippi State put it to them. Eddie said, good to have you here, Eddie. He says, sorry, Colton, I was pulling for you a boy, but as long as she's healthy, and I'll be on the lookout for one of those old outhouses. Because your chance of getting into the bathroom. Ain't that the truth, man?
We have two bathrooms.
We got two bathrooms and they stay full. yeah, as long as the baby is healthy and everything's good, we are tickled to death to have Miss Crimson Bell come into our lives. And that kind of, no more catching noodles. You mean noodling? Is that what
I
he means?
reckon.
That won't start back up till the spring. Um, we are. Hope you are as well. Glad you turned in thoughts and prayers. I may need to drive to that, but I don't want to get arrested. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time out here on that 411 sale. I think should be, shouldn't it?
Maybe.
Maybe we can find some good buys. Anyhow, get back to what I was wanting to talk with you guys and gals. So y'all know the stigma that surrounds resellers. I mean, it's there. It's gonna be there. And people think, well, you're selling on eBay, you can't be making that much money. But I mean, people every day are putting up 6 figures a year on eBay and Amazon, that kind of deal. Mm. Yeah, it's coming up. I mean, Texas was that Texas ain't gonna. It's gonna be a good game, but I mean, they gonna feel that tide. But this comment, it was on my last video in reference to selling those. I'm pretty sure it's what it's referred to. Those M&M dolls. I paid 50 cents a piece for, so that's $2 into them. They sold for like $52. And I got a comment from Wendy, not the Wendy in the chat, different Wendy, and she says, I would not purchase item knowing you got item for practically nothing, and then pricing it so high. I mean, that is in everything we do. That is my goal, to get an item for practically nothing and sell it for a high.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the goal is. I mean, in every business, you want a sustainable. I mean, you got overhead, you got your labor cost, your gas cost, all these different bills play into effect. Your time, the cleaning, the finding it, the hauling it, the fees with it. You got all this different stuff that goes into account for it. And every item you get, you're not going to buy for 50 cents and flip for $50. I mean, it's not going to happen. I mean, in our Amazon business, we're making, 15 to 20% if we're lucky on most items.
If we're lucky.
And then eBay, if we can make 50% or more on most items, hey, that's a good day. You know what I mean? But in the end, you're going to have bad buys. You're going to have really good buys. You're going to have outstanding buys. And in the end, it kind of all evens out. I may have made, $40 off of that, $45, in the bank off that one deal. But on the next two deals, I may lose $40. You know what I mean?
It all adds up.
So it kind of makes your bottom line kind of even out. It's not going to constantly be $50 profit on $2, $50 profit on $2, that kind of deal. But it was an interesting comment because everything you buy is marked up. I mean, this iPhone, for instance, how much do you think Apple costs to make this iPhone?
Near nothing.
I guarantee it's less than $100.
I bet
more
it's
than
less
likely,
than
maybe
50.
way less than that. But they're selling these things for $1,400, $1,200, and people, it's the market price. We have a free market where, the people decide what an item is worth depending on supply and demand and all that kind of deal. So it doesn't matter to me if I get it for, if I make a bad buy and I pay $20 for a $30 item, or if I pay $2 for a $30 item. If I pay $2, would I sell it cheaper just because I got it cheaper? No, because that's not the market price. If I pay $20 and it's only worth $25, am I going to mark it way high? No, because it's never going to sell if I do that. The market price of the item is whatever somebody's willing to pay. I mean, that's just how it is. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the markup everywhere is, it's there. That's the way it is. Everybody's got to make money and that kind of deal. But
Harry's here.
Frank said no more. Yeah, I guess she ain't gonna be shopping nowhere, But she only, which I give her the benefit because she only seen that, and heard that one item, and went to it. But she didn't see, the bad buys we've make over time, or we're losing money, bleeding out here, but we're making up for it over here, and that's just business,
Eddie, I'm good, and kids are kids.
Hey Jennifer, good to have you here as well. I wonder if Wendy stresses about how cheap Walmart gets due to their purchasing power and then has a great markup on their products. Here's what I want to know. I'm not going to dig into Wendy. I mean, she just, like everybody else, she has that stigma associated with resellers. And she may or may not resell. I don't know. But I guarantee it, if she walked in Walmart and she found a $50 item marked down for $2, she ain't going to argue with them and try to give them more.
No.
I
wouldn't.
I mean, if the role was reversed there. But, I mean, yeah, money, Louis says money is a touchy subject. It is. But, you got to look at the big picture of a bit. You can't take just, one or two items a week that are really good flips that we got for nothing or near nothing and judge the entire business on those one or two sales.
Yep.
I mean, y'all see what we sell. We sell $10 items. We sell $5 items. We don't care. If it'll sell, and we let the market of that item decide how much we get for that item.
Mm-hmm.
The same way pre-pandemic, the way certain items were skyrocketing, and it was, people, supply and demand. The demand went crazy. The supply, because the demand went, up, the supply went down, prices in turn went up. So it's the same, same difference with every item you sell. It depends on the supply and demand. If it's a collectible, the condition, the buying cost. I mean, that's we share that with y'all, just to share that with y'all, so y'all get an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Whether we're paying $10 for an item and I'm saying, hey, this was a bad buy, don't do this, or if we're paying $2 for an item, just so you can kind of judge for yourself if you run up in these deals. And you'll say, I mean, just being transparent with you, it's not to brag saying, hey, we're making $50 profit on every $2 item we sell. I mean, that's not the case.
No, it's just basically for references later on if we need it, as well as helping y'all.
Every retail, corporate, big box does the same. Walmart buys pennies on the dollar with 200% markup. I would rather help small business succeed. Yep, 100%. And I mean, there is a lot that goes into a business, just not just what people are seeing on one flip or one sale or even a week's worth of sales. We got power bills, phone bills, insurance, security system, the bill for that, internet. You got your gas, to go backwards and forth. You're paying fees on those items. You're paying taxes on those items. You're having to put in the time to clean the items and present the items. And then you may buy 15 items and come to find out, 4 of them items got to go in the trash because you missed something. I mean, it's a lot more. And then you got an accountant, to handle your stuff if you have one that you have to pay for. I mean, it's a huge picture outside of the things. So the more items I can get for $2 or 50 cents and flip for $50, I'm happy.
Your brother's here. Natty Pie is here.
Yep, good to have you all here as well.
Big Jim is here. Infamous Stacker.
Yeah, good to have every one of you here. Reverse the role, not tied, and they won't give more money to save what's in their pocket. And that looks like. Yep. I would rather. Hey, there's Cajun. Buddy, what happened, man? What happened?
They got whooped.
That was an upset.
Here.
I was pulling for you, too. I was.
I wasn't.
Man,
sorry, I'm just not an LSU at all.
Good to have you here, Johnny, as well.
I was hoping Kentucky whooped Auburn, but it didn't happen.
Yeah. Oh, well. I mean,
10:46 firemen.
Some pretty good games going. Looking forward to this weekend. Finally made it to Tennessee. That is awesome. Good deal. Hopefully getting settled in. Hey, Jen, is that girl glowing or what? Pregnancy doing her right? That, and we got this super bright light, like looking into the sun on her. See, watch. I got to figure this joker out. See how dark we got? Boom. It is bright. I'm going to have to cut the back out of this desk or something. I don't know.
Or get us a different light.
We're going to have to figure this out a little bit more. LSU and Saints both lost. Yeah, I don't. LSU, now that quarterback's gone, which our quarterback's gone too, and we're stuck with old Mac Jones. And
hey, he did good this game. We won this game. It's all that matters.
If old Waddle and them wasn't there, he would have been a bad day. But the Texas A&M game will be good, and I think we're coming right over here after the barbecue competition to watch it. If y'all got Roku, isn't that what it's called? Roku. You can get ESPN through that and stream it, And the really cool thing about that Roku is, I found out, is you can choose to watch just the Sky Cam, which is that cam, the camera that's above the field. And we was watching the games with it, and it was like, man, we were on the field with them the whole time, during the snap and stuff. Instead of getting the side view and seeing the whole field, you're like right over the quarterback's shoulder. So, I mean, it's pretty awesome if you can got Roku to watch that.
Couple of pictures.
Good to have you here, Rob and Lee. So we're doing good. I hope y'all are doing good too. I'm remodeling my shop and have gotten some good ideas from you all. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, we're always in a process of moving stuff around or doing something different in here and trying to improve the flow. But I mean, it's just gonna get that way and keep going. At least LSU won the championship. One of them, I guess. Did y'all set up the baby registry yet? Miss Courtney has been working on that, and
they're almost done.
She's almost got them done. We got a PO box set up today, so we're I should have had it done a long time ago for our eBay packages and the bid shop here. But since when we first moved up here and got in here, it was right at the time when the pandemic hit and everything kind of just got put on hold, but we're getting it all set up. So hopefully sometime this week it'll all be done. Yep. And we'll get it out to you guys and gals. Cause I think, looking at the calendar, a few of you had asked about doing like a virtual baby shower for Miss Courtney. So I'm thinking it'll be sometime in November.
First part of November?
Yeah, sometime in November we'll set up a time and day, and then it'll be Miss Courtney in here and all you guys and gals live.
Don't kid yourself. I'll be here too.
But I ain't going to be here constantly.
Mm-hmm.
No. I guess I will. Anyhow, Tigers look like they need a defensive backfield. Yeah, they looked. I think he's a Clemson fan. I didn't watch Clemson. They didn't play this weekend, did they?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I cooked a bunch
they had
of
a bye. Are y'all doing a meetup this weekend for one of those big sales? Yep, we are.
Don't know who else coming.
Yeah, though. I know for sure. My brother's coming down. Rev, Nikki T, Eric, OBX Picker, maybe some more folks. But we are gonna meet up probably Friday morning here at the shop, and then we're gonna take off from here Friday morning and go towards. My thinking is we'll go towards Gadsden. From here we'll go from here to Gadsden, and that'll probably take most of the day to get from here to there, and then.
Well, depending on how many yard sales are out.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna sell a lot then, and then that evening I think we're all going. Eric rented a big place up in close to Valley Head in Fort Payne area, Mentone. So I think we're all gonna ride up there and do some kind of a live show again. Up there and have a big dinner. My brother's cooking. We're gonna eat some good food, that kind of deal. So looking forward to it. Do what she says. Yep. Mm-hmm. I found the great baby gift. I'll be sending you both with a love gift of moon pies.
That's good.
What is good? Enjoy the. Hey, thank you. Glad y'all enjoy them. Yeah, yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here. We won't be in this little close space here. We're gonna set the camera up somewhere different. May do it in the back. I got me a fireplace for the back, so that's pretty awesome. It's just electric, but it's still neat. Hope you are didn't get a watch on the wife's coming out of the grocery store. Awesome. Well, we're good to have you here, Stephen. My wife Twitter video. That's awesome, man. Roll Tide. Yeah, I enjoyed doing that. That was fun. I didn't feel good about the one shot, and then that second shot. I'm pretty sure the wad. I mean, it was like a direct hit. And I said, well, we need to stop now. I mean, I had some slugs in my pocket, some double aught buck. I was ready. I mean, if I'd have kept going, you would have got a rag in the mail.
Yep. Easily.
So this morning with our packing, it turned into a day of Franken boxes. It was
only Franken box too.
And I had a golf club. It was a driver I sold, and it wouldn't fit down in the tubes. You know, the Priority Mail triangular tube. The head on it was too big to fit down in that joker. And let me show you. And I didn't have no more boxes to mail it in. So here's what I done. I took me some shoe boxes. I got 1, 2, 3, 3.5 shoe boxes all taped together. Look at that joker. Ain't that something? That is a Franken box there. And it was right at the verge to push me over into dimensional, wasn't it?
Yep.
And we ended up losing like $2 on that shipping.
Sean's here.
Good to have you here, Sean. And Casey, good to have you here as well. Yeah, that was a golf club in that Franken box. It was a Titleist, titanium, something other. No idea. No clue.
Couldn't tell you.
For all I know, it was a baseball bat. But anyhow, we figured we'd come on here and hang out with you guys for a little bit. I gotta edit today's video. It'll probably come up late. You know, it won't come up tonight. Probably it'll probably be tomorrow morning. Maybe tonight. I ain't sure, depending on how much we can get done. And yeah, it measures 48 inches by whatever the shoe box is.
I think it was 7 by 3,
7 by 6 or something. But yeah, it's a big old box, man, for a little big golf club.
Wasn't a little big golf club.
Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. The head on that driver though was like that big around. It wouldn't fit down in a tube. So I just started taping stuff together. Good thing them jokers is free.
Good thing we got two boxes.
That guy's gonna get that box and say, my goodness, what happened?
That's what they get paid for.
Oh, man, it's hot, ain't it? So I'm really looking for, speaking of which, it's going to be nice this weekend on that 411. I think highs are like in the mid 60s, lows are in the 40s. And that's going to be awesome. New box. Really? Since UPS don't have any more tubes. They don't have tubes no more?
I think we can still order them online here.
I didn't know that. I got a bunch of tubes back there in the back. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Hunting season. Squirrel, rabbit, you know, possum, coon, all that kind of deal. Small games open. Bow season opens up for ours on October the 15th. Yeah. Let me see. I think it's the 15th. And it closes February 10th. So we ain't got long. I'll be in the bow stand. 85. Man.
You get them from Amazon.
Yeah, I need to look at that. Yeah, I know we ordered some PFREs about 3 months ago and we finally got them yesterday.
Which every time I do an order, I throw some in there
It's just, I don't know. They've been slow. And they've been losing a heck of a lot of my packages. It's like 2 a week now. They show up scanned, they make it to the Birmingham, Alabama processing center, and then they disappear.
Well, sometimes they disappear in the same state that they gotta go to.
I don't know what's going on with USPS, but they are, I don't know. They cost me time because then I have to do a missing mail search, refund the buyer, and then open up a claim.
He got small tubes last week. They still have tubes.
Awesome. Yeah, I can usually use them tubes, but that joker, I mean, it just wouldn't fit in there. I thought about just wrapping it in a garbage bag, but oh well.
It is what it is.
I like to mail stuff and, bubble mail as much as I can. Yeah, they are losing them like crazy. It's been literally, we've had this past week 2 or 3.
So far.
And I don't know where they're going. I don't know. And then them people are getting mad, and I'm like, hey, my hands are tied, bud. Multiple claims out now. Yeah, I think we got a couple open too. I mean,
I know we just did 1 yesterday.
Yeah.
2 yesterday.
Yep. PFREs come in fast here. I ordered 50 last Monday and had them by Wednesday.
Lucky you.
Yeah. I wish we was that lucky. Henry, good to have you here, Henry. That's Roll It Forward, South Carolina. But yeah, what else we got going on? We done talked about our week. Miss Courtney got to go back to the doctor October the 6th.
Yeah, after the 4/11.
And then, yeah, I guess that's all we got going on, right?
I reckon.
4/11, the cooking competition. I cooked at this competition is different. It's not sanctioned. We and Miss Courtney, we're used to cooking sanctioned events by KCBS or the ABA.
ABA, yeah.
Which is the Alabama Barbecue Association. But this one is unsanctioned.
It's just our little dinky town.
And the rules, it's hard finding like hard concrete rules, but they're saying usually me and Miss Courtney, we cook chicken thighs.
Well, it's choice chicken.
At competition. We usually just stick to thighs. We got them down pat. And then we get here and they're saying whole chicken. And I'm like, whole chicken ain't going to fit in a turn-in box, so can we cut the chicken up? And they're like, well, yeah, and then no, and then yeah. And then I'm thinking, well, it'll be like IBCA rules, which is, out of Texas, where basically it's half chickens. So I did a practice run yesterday while Miss Courtney was getting stuff ready for the 4/11. I did a test run on chicken halves, and they turned out wonderful.
They were really good.
But
a little spicier one I like, but my taste buds are off here lately.
Anyhow, I know y'all, this probably ain't interesting, but they turned out good. I'll show you a picture.
And they're not as dark as Just-in-Time Flipping is here.
I think I got a picture. I may have deleted that joker.
It's in your text messages.
Yep.
It's really not that dark.
See them
it just
chicken
looks
halves?
that dark.
Yeah, it really wasn't that dark in person. It was more red. But they turned out really good, chicken halves. So we'll see. Looking forward to Saturday.
Now that you got that thing offset a little bit. Crud.
Like looking into the sun. Just in time, good to have you here as well. And yeah, I mean, that's what we got going on. We got a list, clean the shop up, get ready for the company. Because we'll list hard from now until Tuesday, and then that'll be it, today and tomorrow. And then probably won't list Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Sean said no chicken has a chance around me.
I love chicken. We eat a lot of chicken, don't we? A lot. A lot of chicken.
I can do grilled chicken better than I can do fried chicken.
What's this?
What's what?
Join Lewis and I today, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern on my channel. It's called Monday's Mindful Merchants. Yeah, y'all go over and check Louie out if y'all are free today at 3 p.m. Central on that channel. So I'm going to have to bookmark it. I'll stop in for a minute if I can. I'm sure we can, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out with us today. We just wanted to do kind of a quick live show and kind of talk about, Are eBay resellers really in that stigma of being bad people for buying out thrift stores and that kind of
He
deal?
said chicken salad, chicken with
And
rice, chicken dumplings.
Um,
Caden said fried chicken for the win. Popeyes is actually really good.
yeah, I like Popeyes. I like Jack's. Y'all have Jack's? Not Jack in the Box, Jack's. It's a southern thing. Let's see. I seen another one I wanted. Oh, y'all have fun this week. Will you be making another movie this time? Yep, Sean. We're gonna start the movie up on Wednesday, and we're gonna film through Sunday. So it's gonna have kind of all the sales in it, us hanging out, buying stuff, hopefully. And I mean, it's gonna have everything in it, so it's gonna be awesome.
And I'll try to get the registries done today or tomorrow.
Yep, I do got a big SD card now, so I can record a long time. So it's awesome.
Yep, I got blinded.
But
I don't do chicken over lemon. I don't do chicken and grits. Bojangles is pretty good. No Jack's in Louisiana.
No kidding. I know. When we were up in Tennessee, I brought up Jack's one day, and Chris, old school picker, he ain't never heard of it, and he's got one in Chattanooga.
There was one like
Rev and Nikki T hadn't never heard of it, and they over in Georgia. And Eric, he hadn't never heard of it neither.
But Eric stopped and ate it on his
So
way.
I think we're gonna have to take all them and get a Jack's biscuit one morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But there's a lot of stuff resellers about thrift stores would never sell if we didn't buy it. Ain't that the truth? And which brings up another point, and I know, bigger, let me get on this point, I'll quit. Bigger YouTubes get accused of it more than us, like Lonnie, for instance. He gets hammered with it pretty often about being lowball, because he's in the same business. He should try getting stuff cheap to sell it for high. I mean, one of the biggest ones was that N64 he bought and had like Super Smash Brothers in it. He's like, "Oh, would you take $5 for it?" And he got roasted for that. And because people are like, "Oh, it's worth more than $5." Yeah, but if you can get it for $5 and, mess with that bottom line, why not?
Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't understand what they have or what the value is.
I will never, ever criticize somebody for negotiating, even if they don't know what the item is. I mean, sometimes if I know an item is worth money and I know I can flip it quick, like if they're wanting $3, I may give them a $5 and say, keep it, But I'm not going to go up and say, well, this is worth $50. I can get, $50 for it. I'll give you $30. No, I'm going to say, I'll give you $5.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But, I mean, that's just the stigma we got, I guess. Part of it. And it's even worse when you put yourself out there on the YouTubes. But, I mean, that don't mean you're bad people because you get stuff for cheap. Or you go into a thrift store and buy all their good shoes. I mean, the person griping should have been there earlier. You know what I mean?
You're like Colton's NASCAR stunt. He wouldn't let me crawl into the other window.
What?
We had the mattress on the hood.
Oh, yeah. Miss Courtney was trying to crawl in the other
I would have
window.
done it. I'd have been fine. It ain't like my belly would have touched the thing yet.
Because retard here put the ratchet strap over it and rolled the windows down to connect the ratchet straps in the car, and I ratcheted my doors shut.
He wouldn't let me do it.
She pregnant. I told her she didn't need to.
I've done worse more than that with pregnant with both our other kids. Like 30 fan.
Yeah. He's a Cajun reseller. He says, one YouTuber I know had a TikTok video give her 1.6 million views about reselling. She got a lot. I mean, the stigma around resellers is horrible because people think we're just out to pull wool over everybody's eyes and rip everybody off, which is not the case. I mean, if you're having a yard sale and you're wanting $10 for something and it's worth $100, I'm gonna give you $10 for it, or I'm gonna try to get it for $8.
You wanted to say hello or something? Crap. She's kicking now, y'all. Sorry.
Yeah, I can feel the baby now. Like whenever I put my hand on it, I can feel it like a little thump. It's pretty awesome. Where was we at?
That one. Merchants get a bad rep. It's how we survive, or else that object sits and rots and ends up in a landfill.
Yep. completely agree.
Mm-hmm. Justin
Cl-
I'm flipping. He low balls at Home Depot, even a grocery store.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it is, you know. If I can pick up NCAA football for 50 cents like a part-time picker, guess what?
Pick it up.
And then get on YouTube and say I just sold it for $120 plus shipping. That way people can leave you hate comments.
We'll get a few hate comments.
Collectors fuel reselling blame them. People hate on me reselling, especially family. I've got a lot of hate because of resale. Yeah, I mean, it's unreal what people do, and it's just that stigma around resellers.
No.
Anybody who know we're married, and no, I didn't marry my sister.
Wow.
No relation. However, I do got an aunt and uncle and my grandmother and granddaddy, and it's his niece and sister-in-law.
You talking about
Erling? Yeah, I don't know. Somehow. I'll figure that out and I'll let y'all know, but I ain't sure.
That's just a big circle.
I lost my train of thought when he asked if we were siblings.
Yeah.
Completely mind blank there for a minute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know where I was going. Anybody who hates on resellers, I would welcome them to come spend a day. Invite them to come spend a day with you. You know what I mean? After a day and they see the work involved, I think they would be on board with it. I'm almost certain of it. What do you do? What do you use to edit your GoPro videos on your phone? I just download the GoPro app and then I, pull my videos from the GoPro to the app, the cloud, and then I take them from the cloud and put them into LumaFusion, which is my editing software I use. It's like a one-time fee of like $30, and then I edit it all in LumaFusion, and then I can change the size of said movie, because if it's like a 20 gigabyte movie, I can compress that down to a HVEC file or HEVC file, whatever that is, and it makes it a smaller file so it don't take up much space on the phone. So it'll condense like a 20 gigabyte movie down to like 8 gigabytes. And then I just upload it to YouTube and then delete it and start over again.
Jennifer's getting on
Oh, about being siblings?
I reckon.
Is that what I missed?
Mm-hmm. Because there's the sibling comment. And then scroll down. Show them behave.
Couples that sell together, no drugs, kids. Yep. Yep, we don't do drugs.
No.
I have watched a couple of drug deals go down in my parking lot, though.
But we live right next to
a sketchy part of town.
Yeah, I'm not going to say the word that...
The ghetto.
You said it, not me.
And I've seen a couple of drugs deals go down in our parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't see it again.
R&D Studios says hi, neighbors from East Tennessee.
Good to have you there as well.
He just stopped by to say hey. He's at work. Frank's got to go.
Yeah, we're going to have to run too. We got to tell people reselling is all about climate change. You're saving the environment. Yep. I completely agree. I mean, we sell junk every day that people would throw away. OCD store.
Did you read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I read it and I agree. But, I mean, I would never pay that for a game.
I mean, if you desperately wanted it.
I sold that PS2 game I got the other day for $188. And it was missing a disc and I only give $1 for it.
Louis said call the cops.
It's
on Main Street.
We are the cops, Louis.
And it's broad daylight and cops are up and down the street all the time.
We don't call 911. But yeah, hey, thank y'all for hanging out with us today. I know it was kind of a shorter video, kind of all over the place, but we wanted to hang out with you guys and gals. I'll get this video we filmed today of our wood sold in our yard sale haul up either today or tomorrow, and then there'll probably be one more before I start the movie. So looking forward to that. Thank you all for watching, and keep coming back and hanging out with us, and
Also,
them
just
thumb.
keep checking the description because we may just drop those registry links in there one day.
I may, if she gets it done, I may be able to put the links in this next video. I may add it in there. If not, it'll be the next one. But thank you all for all y'all support, the love, asking about everybody, you know, Miss Courtney and me, and the emails, the Instagram messages, that kind of thing. We sure do appreciate it, and we appreciate all y'all.
And if you're around our area this weekend, shoot
if
us
y'all
a
were on this
message.
411, hit me up on Instagram, email, leave me a comment, do something, and we'll run into you. So we'll see all y'all then, and roll tide.